It's an old school Thursday here at Westland, everybody.
Woo!
I got sunshine
On a
on a cloudy day.
Cloudy out.
When it's cold outside, I got the money. We could just listen to this song and not do
I know,
announcements.
right? You don't even need to hear announcements. That's what it's going to be. It's My Girl, and
Right.
that was requested by Mrs. Corey's class.
Good choice.
Teachers, when you send us 3 or 4 song choices, we are going to play all of them at some point. Might have to do it some way where everything's kind of centered, though. I might have to do like a Google form and let the kids come up with songs. But I'm so impressed with the amount of songs that have been like really old school. Because even the movie My Girl with Macaulay Culkin and Anna Chlumsky or whatever, that was made in what, like 1993? Because he was still like small he was still young from Home Alone.
Yeah.
He wasn't all weirded out yet.
And that was still a 15-year-old, a 30-year-old song at that point. So that's super old school. But hey, you want to get played here? You ask for Motown, and we'll play you some Motown.
We will
All right.
play it.
Let's get to some Thursday announcements. It is Thursday, September the 17th, and these are your morning announcements. Or as Miss Barbara likes to call Friday Eve.
Friday Eve.
Outstanding. All right. Students, start your day at Canvas. msdwt.instructure.com. That's every morning starts best at Canvas. Parents, start your day at www.westlaneparents.com. We do communicate with you every morning, or whether or not we're having any technology issues. And I say this, knocking on wood, that we have not had a technology issue in quite a while. So I'm very happy with that. But of course, tomorrow we will have major technology issues.
Just jinx ourselves.
Blame Mr. Pitcock for that.
Everything will blow up.
All right. Mr. Bishop, talk to us about tomorrow's day.
All right. We have advisory going on from 9:10 to 9:40. All right. Now, it's very important, ladies and gentlemen, that we are paying attention to our schedule. Our 9:50, hold on, I can't see it. Oh, yeah. 9:50 to 11:10, period 2, 11:20 to 12:40. What time is it?
It's lunchtime.
Lunchtime from 12:40 to 1:10. Now, I also want to mention is that, like, when we have these times, the breakout times, the breakout room, the time for small group time, let's please take advantage of this time, West Lane.
Yeah, that's still class. We don't just get to take off of that. I know
We
a lot
don't
of our
get to leave.
We're here in class. We're making sure that things are done. If I need any help, you're going to get it done. All right, let's move on. Period 3, 1:10 to 2:30. Period 4, 2:40 to 4 o'clock. We made it.
We did it.
Easy peasy.
All right.
Miss Barber, why don't you talk to us about how to be safe on Zoom?
Yeah. We have to be safe. That's the best way that we can be, is safe. So we're going to make sure our Zoom name is your first and last name, your first and last name. We're not sharing our Zoom links, and we most definitely aren't sharing our Canvas passwords.
No way.
Westlane Wildcat, be safe, be responsible, be respectful on Zoom. If you have any technology issues, please call 317-254-5566.
Lunch pickup. Come on down.
Pick
Pick
up.
your lunch. Pick up your lunch. 11 to 1, door 2.
All right, want to celebrate a Hispanic Latino Heritage Month. And that started the other day on September 15th through October the 15th. Now, like Mr. Pitcock, you're probably asking, how is like that month going a little bit different? And I will tell you why. A National Hispanic Heritage Month begins on September 15th in honor of the anniversary of independence for Costa Rica, El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, and Nicaragua, followed by Mexico's Independence Day on September the 16th, and Chile's Independence Day on September the 18th. And like we do for special months, if you have a person that you would like to honor for Hispanic and Latino Heritage Month, and that can be a famous person, it can be a relative, it can be someone who's meant something to you in the community still, it doesn't have to be related to you, but someone you just respect and admire, please send them Mr. Pitcock's way, and we will go ahead and put those, and we'll honor those people on our announcements. So if anybody who stands out to you, and it can be someone famous. We can do some famous people here. We can do some family members. It really doesn't matter. Anybody who can influence you, and also with Hispanic Heritage Month at the same time, we will put up here on announcements. All right.
That's awesome. I love it.
Don't forget, next week is Spirit Week. Monday is Superhero Day. Our teachers just had dressed up as teachers that day. So
I know. That's like the best superhero.
Tuesday is Pet Day. And Wednesday is College Day. I don't know what college gear I'm wearing yet. I'll have to decide, I guess, over the next really, I've got like about 5 days to figure out what I'll wear. Thursday is Wacky Hat Day. And then Friday we'll do Color Wars with 6th grade wearing blue, 7th grade wearing white, 8th grade wearing black. Teachers take those pictures when you're on the Zoom. And we will look at, send the pictures out over Facebook and things like that. Send your pictures up on Instagram. Send your pictures up. We don't do TikTok here, so don't do that. But
no,
I don't need videos or anything like that. But send your pictures up. Tag us either or send in Miss Corey in the 7th grade, and some of you had her for last year too. But she's a 7th grade now, and so she will put those pictures up on Instagram, and those will also go to Facebook, and then not MySpace, but also maybe Twitter. So. But Twitter's more for news. I think we do a lot.
We're gonna put it on MySpace, kids.
MySpace and carrier pigeon and things like that. I'm old.
Just did my TikTok move. That's what I was.
We're gonna take them using a Polaroid. They don't even know what that is.
We got birthdays today.
Birthday!
Happy birthday.
First birthday up is Miss Aubrey Boston.
Aubrey!
Boston.
Happy birthday, Aubrey.
People don't know this, but we know both mom and dad pretty well. We work with them. And so if I could say, hey, I think they should get you a new iPhone and a new iPad.
Oh,
Boom,
I think so, Aubrey.
I just said it.
Well,
so now you can tell your parents that get us in trouble instead of you. Like, oh, Mr. Pickhock. Nicolette Dugard, happy birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, Nicolette.
And then Nefertari Laura, happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Nefertari.
And then
birthday.
happy birthday, Daniel Overman.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, we're all
Birthday.
graders today, so we all know these folks. We're yelling at them.
I know.
Happy birthday.
We're screaming at you because we know you.
Yes. So then when we see them in person, we'll scream at you more on this. We're gonna keep doing these video announcements even when you guys are back.
We like it.
Not
We know
here.
you love them. We know you love them. All right, our new feature is our
The
student of
best
the month.
part of the day.
Student of the month. Yes, this is fantastic. I enjoy reading these. I enjoy when I put them up here. So first off, 6th grader TJ Ogby, and that's from Miss Salmon. TJ always participates with enthusiasm, and her responses to questions posed in class are insightful and brilliant. Ooh, brilliant. I like that already. She thinks deeply and critically about topics we discuss, and is almost always the first to raise her hand to respond or answer. I love it. Good job.
Brilliant. Love it.
Brilliant. So when I meet TJ, the first thing I'm going to call her and say to her is, you are brilliant. I've heard that already.
Brilliant.
If we ever come in the building.
Yeah.
All right. Next up is Antonio Rincher. Antonio has had such a positive attitude as a new student at West Lane. So
Well, welcome.
Antonio. He is motivated to catch up and has a great sense of humor. And that is from Miss Corey. And good job, Antonio, because Miss Corey's
Nice
never
job.
told me that I have a good sense of humor, probably because I'm not funny. And that's why we do this. So, and next up, Caleb Elser. I think Caleb's
Caleb.
had a birthday
Caleb,
too.
Good job.
He has had a birthday as well, I believe. Caleb is a reflective student who's also an artist. That's from Miss Eckhart. He participates in advisory and shares his sketches with the class. Drawing allows him to be
Cool.
reflective and think.
That's cool. That's awesome.
That is.
He's a tall artist because he's like, I think over 6 feet tall now.
Oh, without a doubt.
The Elser gentlemen get very tall. I remember his
Mhm.
brother was head and shoulders above me as just an 8th grader. So, my goodness. So, yes. So, good job, Caleb, and good job, our students of the month.
Thank you for all you're doing.
The mission of Westlake Middle School is to develop lifelong learners and globally minded citizens by fostering the academic, creative, and social skills needed to achieve excellence in a multicultural environment. Every Wildcat, every day gets better. And we're back. So, first, before we do our sports center for Westlake, don't forget 8th graders tonight between 4 and 6, door 2. Yours truly.
I'm over.
Miss McGee's organized everything for JobSpark. You can get your bag, T-shirt, and your folder for JobSpark. Remember, it's just for 8th graders, and it does help if you have a sheet in your dashboard that says your name and your shirt size. So that's how we'll give you everything else is very standard, but the t-shirt sizes are different. And so make sure you come up to door 2, get all that good stuff for JobSpark. Door number 2. So here we go. Mr. Bishop,
Dun, dun,
Center.
dun, dun.
Yeah, sports report. All right. Our volleyball team did an outstanding job last night against Creston. I want to give a big shout out to Nina Whitehead and Mallory Fisher, who doing an awesome job.
Good job, girls.
Tiana Guy is just turning into like this outstanding setter within the MIC, and Ramaya. And you know what? This next name, she's like our prince. Like, you don't need like first and last name. Daisy.
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 We know.
Daisy.
Daisy. They're just serving up these aces left and right. So
Feeling it.
Ace in your face.
Job. Okay. Outstanding job. And now I also want to report on our cross country team, which in a triangular meet ended up beating Stony Brook and Creston. It was just a
nice
round of Warren Central teams from West.
Nice.
Okay.
Taking them down.
The boys, I want to give big props to Gus Phillips, who's been leading this team through this
Way to
season.
go, Gus.
Cameron Hassan, Griffin, Cheshire, and Alder Preddy is just doing a great job. I mean, they're just placing left and right, like 3rd place, 6th place, 4th place, and 6th place. Just doing an outstanding job. The girls,
That's so cool.
they kept it going too. So both boys and girls won, with Charlotte Cheshire leading the way with a 2nd place lead. You have Madeline Ballou, you have Elizabeth Pendea, Abigail Mathis, and Bridget Schneider. They're just leading the way. Well, the support of Madison Jackson and Mihal and Miss Bell. It's just an awesome team. We have girls that are just placing left and right. We have boys that are leading the way. Let's go ahead and keep up the great tradition of cross country and volleyball here at West Lane. Coming up this weekend is a big weekend for sports. We have MIC championships in soccer that are starting and in cross country. And we also have tennis, MIC tennis coming up this weekend. So very busy this weekend with our sports teams.
And I know sometimes we don't mention tennis on here because they are at Northview, but we will make sure that if we will talk about how they place as soon as we get the results from the mix. I know we got some good players on that team, but we just had, circumstances cause us to combine them, and when we had to do that later for sports too. I don't think for basketball, but we may have to do some other sports combining.
Yeah.
Just for
part of this year. It's just part of this year. We're just learning.
And we will definitely get those names. We appreciate you guys for all that you do and representing West Lane and following the protocols of our sports teams this fall season. I know it's not easy. I know it's not wearing a mask during times outside is not fun, but it is something that we have to do to keep each other safe. So I truly appreciate it.
We do. I know we occasionally say jokes about Northview, but we do appreciate Mr.
All in
Warren.
good fun.
We appreciate Mr. Warren for taking our tennis team under his wings. We really do. We like Mr. Warren a lot. I know he works closely with some English people over here, and so we really like him. And so we thank you, Mr. Warren. I know we may have said some things about losing basketball last year, but that in the past. I won't bring it up again until later. But we really appreciate you, Mr. Warren. So I'll make sure I send this over to him so he can see it.
Well, he's watching. He's subscribing.
Oh, yeah, you have to. I think you have to. Everybody is. So,
Everybody is.
All right, let's play it out with a little bit more of the Temptations.